Nanotechnology, small but mighty. Who first thought about nanotechnology? The physicist Richard Feynman, a Nobel Prize winner, is considered to be the father of nanotechnology. His ideas and concepts behind nanoscience and nanotechnology were first introduced in late 1959, long before the term nanotechnology was used. Feynman described the process in which scientists would be able to manipulate and control individual atoms and molecules. It wasn't until decades later, when the scanning tunneling microscope that could see individual atoms was developed in 1981, until modern nanotechnology could begin. What is nanotechnology? Nanoscience is the study of structures and materials on an ultra-small scale. A nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. A nanometer is about 3 to 5 atoms wide, or some 40,000 times smaller than the thickness of human hair. In comparison, a virus is typically 100 nanometers in size. If the diameter of a marble was 1 nanometer, then the diameter of the Earth would be about 1 meter. In addition, the physical and chemical properties of matter change at the nano level. Nanotechnology has the potential to revolutionize a diverse range of fields, from healthcare to manufacturing. For the sake of this project, I will mainly be focusing on the medicinal uses of nanotechnology, although it is also used in material science and other fields. Nanoscale devices are 100 to 10,000 times smaller than human cells. They are similar in size to large biomolecules such as enzymes and receptors. Nanoscale devices smaller than 50 nanometers can easily enter most cells, while those smaller than 20 nanometers can move out of blood vessels as they circulate through the body. Because of their small size, nanoscale devices can readily interact with biomolecules on both the surface and inside cells. The large permeability of the nanomachines create the possibilities to detect disease and deliver treatment in ways unimagined before now. The ability to manipulate structures and properties at the nanoscale in medicine allows scientists to handle cell components, viruses, or pieces of DNA using a range of tiny tools, robots, and tubes at the cellular level. All biological processes, including ones necessary for life and those that lead to cancer, occur at the nanoscale, and thus a multitude of biological nanomachines exist in the body. Nanotechnology provides researchers with the opportunity to study and manipulate macromolecules in real time, which is very useful for various medical procedures, especially in the detection of early-stage cancer. Nanotechnology can provide rapid and sensitive detection of cancer-related molecules, as a small scale of the measuring equipment enables scientists to detect molecular changes even when they occur only in a small percentage of cells. Nanotechnology also has the potential to generate entirely novel and highly effective therapeutic agents. The current nanotechnology-based strategies that have been approved for clinical trials rely on enhanced permeability and retention, or EPR effect. It passively allows the drug or drug carriers to be localized and accumulate in the tumor. This works because of the basis of tumor formation, which involves a network of blood vessels expanding quickly to accommodate tumor cells' needs for oxygen and nutrients. The large new vessels are poorly regulated due to this expansion, and thus it will leak the relatively large nanoparticles through, which will then naturally flow and deposit the medication. The nanodrugs can be designed to stay in the blood longer by modifying the surface with water-soluble polymers, such as polyethylene glycol, which makes the water-insoluble nanoparticles to be water-soluble. This is useful in increasing the efficacy of the treatment. Safety concerns. There have been no major complications with the use of nanotechnology, as they are not inherently dangerous. There has been a majority of available data that indicates that there is nothing uniquely toxic about nanoparticles as a class of materials. However, potential risks of nanotechnology are being constantly tested by various national institutes, such as the Nanotechnology Characterization Laboratory, FDA, and the National Institutes of Standards and Technology, and they test in various different ways to validate these findings. There are a few shortcomings with the current passive form of treatment that uses nanotechnology. EPR treatment is unable to have an effect on the central region of larger or metastatic, which is the spread of cancer cells to new areas of the body, tumor masses, as oxygen and blood flow is restricted as a result of those conditions. In addition, factors that influence the efficiency of the treatment include size, molecular weight, surface charge, biocompatibility, and in vivo surveillance systems for macromolecules, and this determines the efficiency of the passive nanotechnology treatment. There is also a limited scope of what nanotechnology can currently treat, as the tissue barriers in the body restrict the movement of nanoparticles, whether it is a physical construct or formation that doesn't let the nanoparticles through, or an environment that induces an unfavorable situation where the passive treatment is limited. Currently, scientists are seeking for methods to find ways around these limitations to make the treatments more effective, more efficient, and more applicable to more situations. In the future, scientists are looking to be able to gain access to more tumors and of different types, from the targeting, enabling, and enhancing intracellular uptake to the intracellular trafficking, and penetration of physiological barriers which may block drug access. The passive treatments are being investigated to improve efficacy and efficiency, including possibilities of delivering immunotherapy. Scientists are also researching methods of actively participating in treatments, including the delivery of radiotherapy and gene therapy remotely. Some predict that nanobots may one day be able to travel through the bloodstream searching for and treating specific diseased cells. With the multitudes of studies, labs, and clinical trials occurring on a daily basis, it is quite certain that the potential that nanotechnology has displayed in its brief exploration will only continue to expand, and it can be expected that there will be profound advances in the medical field and on society in general. With continued research and exploration, these small objects will have a very large impact in the near future.